Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Beat Diabetes Workshop. I am Kirsten Adams, and I will be leading this session. I'm a public health major, learning the ways of teaching people about health threats, and type 2 diabetes is a major one. Over 120 million Americans have high blood sugar or diabetes. That is why you're here today. There are people here that have either pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, and what we are going over will help prevent diabetes if you're pre-diabetic, or help maintain it if you already have type 2 diabetes. The first thing we'll go over is the most dreaded. What type of foods are best to eat with diabetes or which ones to avoid? After which we will talk about why it is important to exercise, and we'll learn about yoga and why it is good for you. Knowing which foods to eat is very important because all foods can impact blood sugar, and that is what you're trying to avoid as a diabetic, high blood sugar. Sugar and carbohydrates can affect it the most. After you eat carbs, your body breaks them down into sugar that goes into your bloodstream and increases your blood sugar levels. Although not all carbohydrates work the same. For example, if you eat high fiber foods, they digest slower, which helps you maintain a more consistent blood sugar level, and it does not spike it. It also helps you feel fuller, which is great. If you have ever wondered about this, you can even eat some fruit. Of course, you'll always want to look at the glycemic index to see which ones have less sugars. Some examples are a half of a medium apple or a banana, 1 cup of berries, a cup of honeydew melon, or a handful of raisins. Vegetable ideas would be broccoli, green beans, spinach, asparagus, and cauliflower. Some of the best grains are brown rice, quinoa, oats, and barley. Nuts are very good for you, and also lean meats are too. Popcorn is actually a great snack because it is low in sugar and so will not increase your blood sugar levels very much. Now, things that you need to avoid. Processed carbohydrates. They make your blood sugar spike. These are foods that are very processed and all of the nutrients are taken out of them. So these are things like white flour breads and tortillas, white rice and pasta, sweetened breakfast cereals, waffles and pastries, sodas, fruit juices, snacks, cookies, cakes, and really anything that has added sugars and sweeteners. So from this list, we can see that if we stick to the more natural foods, the better off you are. Now I want you to pause this and go on your internet and search for diabetic recipes. I want you to find 4 recipes, one for every meal and a snack. This will help you to know more about what you can eat and also show you that there are a lot of recipes out there. What I want you to take from this is that you don't have to eat gross food if you have diabetes, and that the foods you can make are actually colorful and delicious. With a little more planning each week to find recipes and make a grocery list to go shopping, you can change your life drastically by what you eat. There are other things that can help with lowering your blood sugar, and that is drinking plenty of water, exercising regularly, lowering your stress levels, and getting enough sleep. Let's talk about 2 of those right now. Exercise is Exercise is so good for your body because it helps you lose weight, which helps control and manage diabetes, and it also helps reduce stress. Now I'm going to break it down a little bit farther and talk about a specific type of exercise called yoga. There are several studies that have shown that yoga can reduce stress-related hyperglycemia and can help control blood sugar. Controlling stress is one of the key things to treat diabetes because stress makes blood sugar levels go up. Yoga uses controlled breathing techniques, meditation, and body postures that train your body to have a relaxation response. This relaxation response helps regulate cortisol and other stress hormones that not only increase blood sugar levels, but your blood pressure too. Another great thing that yoga does is improve your mental attitude. It helps you focus your mind and create the right mental approach to dealing with diabetes. All right, everyone, I want you to stand up. I'm going to teach you how to do a quick sun salutation, which is a set of flowing moves that you would keep repeating over and over again, but we're just going to do one set. It is best if you have a mat or you're on carpet to do this. When I tell you to breathe in or out, make sure that you're doing it through your nose. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Start in a standing position with your arms at your sides, feet together, with your big toes touching. Make sure you have good posture. Stand up straight and tighten your core. Take a few breaths in and out here. Inhale and sweep your arms overhead. Bring your hands together and look to your hands. Exhale and swan dive forward to forward fold. Bend your knees a little and place your hands on the floor right in front of your feet. Inhale and lift halfway. Press your hands onto your quads or your shins, no arching in your back, and look forward. Then place your hands on the mat and step your feet back to a plank. Exhale down to chaturanga. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees and keep them close to your ribs, lowering halfway down, and hold. Inhale to up dog. Straighten your elbows, arch your back up, and lift your torso, keeping your head lifted and your shoulders down. Exhale to downward facing dog. Keep your hands on the mat and send your hips up and back. You should be looking back at your legs and your feet. Hold here. Slowly inhale. Now exhale. Guide your heels down towards the floor. Take a breath and then maybe even move your head back and forth to loosen your shoulders and your neck. Exhale. Gentle breath in through your nose. Breathe out. Lift your hands, bend your knees, and step your feet forward to a forward fold. Inhale. Lift halfway. Your hands on your quads or your shins. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale as you reach your arms tall over your head. Soften your shoulders down your back. Look to your hands. Exhale. Lower your arms by your sides. Now bring your thoughts back to your body and how you feel. So that was it. This is a great example of doing yoga. I hope you got your heart rate going a little, cleared your mind, and learned how to breathe doing yoga. The things that you learned today are to help you either to prevent yourself from getting type 2 diabetes or to control the diabetes you already have. What you eat can greatly affect diabetes and your blood sugar levels. And if you eat better, you can lose weight, which is a big factor of type 2 diabetes. Take the time to find recipes that you will eat and go grocery shopping. It will make all the difference. Exercise is good for so many things: your heart, your weight, your stress, and it makes you feel good on top of all of that. Yoga is only one example of good exercise that can help your stress. But there are so many things that you can do to get moving. Even if it is just going on a brisk walk to get your heart rate going, you can do this. You will feel great and be improving your life at the same time. Thank you for joining me today. Now go change your lives.